Last-minute bombshell. Tottenham open talks for Xavi Simons. The number 10 that Thomas Frank wants is coming. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. According to journalist Matt Law, Spurs have formally entered the race to sign Xavi Simons from RB Leipzig, and there is growing belief inside Hotspur Way that this could be a deal they can actually close before the deadline. For much of the summer, it had seemed inevitable that Simons would end up at Chelsea, with reports suggesting that the player had even reached a broad agreement on personal terms with the Stamford Bridge club. However, in a dramatic twist, Chelsea have now switched their focus to Fermín López of Barcelona. The West Londoners are actively negotiating for the Spanish midfielder, and this strategic shift has opened a door that Tottenham are determined to walk through. The Spurs hierarchy are well aware of their desperate need for a creative midfielder. In that regard, Xavi Simons is viewed as the ideal solution, versatile, technically gifted, and at just 22 years old, a player who can both make an immediate impact and grow into one of the best in his position. What makes this opportunity even more exciting for Tottenham is the sense of optimism around Simons' openness to a move north of the river. Sources close to the player suggest that, while Chelsea initially held his interest, the Dutchman has been impressed by Tottenham's progress under Thomas Frank and the guarantee of regular football at the very highest level. Spurs are offering not just a contract, but a clear role as the creative heartbeat of a project designed to compete for major trophies. Chelsea, by contrast, remain bogged down by the need to shift players such as Nicholas Jackson or Christopher Nkunku before launching an official bid. This hesitation has created the perfect storm for Spurs. Leipzig are ready to listen to offers, Chelsea are distracted, and Tottenham are now in a position to move swiftly and decisively. Senior figures believe that if they table a serious offer in the coming hours, they can secure the agreement before Chelsea have the chance to re-enter the frame. The clock is ticking towards deadline day, and Tottenham are ready to strike. If they succeed, it would not only deliver the number 10 that Thomas Frank has been crying out for, but also represent a statement signing that could tilt the balance of power in London. According to Fabrizio Romano, Tottenham Hotspur have officially opened negotiations with West Ham United in the past 24 hours regarding the potential transfer of Brazilian star Lucas Paquetá. The development has added fresh intensity to the final days of the summer transfer window, and for many within the game, this could become one of the defining moves of deadline week. For Tottenham, the need is urgent and undeniable. The absence of James Maddison has left Thomas Frank's side lacking a true creative heartbeat. In Paquetá, however, they see not only a replacement, but an upgrade. A proven Premier League playmaker with flair, vision, and the ability to dictate the rhythm of matches at the very highest level. Frank, who has long admired Paquetá's elegance and versatility, is said to be fully supportive of the deal. Sources close to the club reveal he views the 28-year-old as the perfect number 10 to implement his tactical philosophy. Graham Potter is reluctant to sanction the departure of one of his most gifted players, yet the Hammers' defensive vulnerabilities have been brutally exposed in the early stages of the season. The reality is that reinforcements are badly needed, and a significant sale could be the only viable route to raise the funds required. Internally, West Ham value Paquetá at around £60 million, but Tottenham are confident a package closer to £50 million could prove sufficient, particularly given the urgency of West Ham's situation and their immediate need for defensive reinforcements. Crucially, relations between the two clubs have improved since earlier in the window. While tensions initially rose after Tottenham managed to prize away Mohamed Kudus, negotiations on that deal ultimately helped build a smoother working relationship at boardroom level. Spurs now hope to capitalise on that goodwill, believing it could be decisive in ensuring talks progress quickly and constructively. For Paquetá himself, the move is seen as a golden opportunity. Already established as one of the league's most technically gifted midfielders, he would now have the platform to play for a side competing at the top end of the Premier League table and in European competition. Tottenham's growing ambition, combined with Frank's attractive footballing philosophy, make North London an appealing destination for a player eager to test himself at the very highest stage. All factors considered, Tottenham's desperate need for a creative spark, Frank's endorsement of the move, West Ham's financial pressure, and Paquetá's own openness to the transfer, the pieces are falling into place. With time ticking down and the transfer deadline looming, there is growing confidence inside Hotspur Way that Lucas Paquetá could soon become the newest star to wear white in North London. That wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for our latest content. Be sure to give this video a like and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow the Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for tuning in. And as ever, come on you Spurs!